Nigeria will overcome current challenges when the People's Democratic Party (PDP) wins the 2023 presidential election. Obaseki. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time of day that we may be reaching you. Thank you for joining us once again on the channel that brings you nothing but authentic and verified news happenings around the country. If you're joining us for the very first time, please do well to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Now, to all of our existing subscribers, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our posts as they come your way. Thank you and God bless you. Now, on today's report, the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has said that Nigeria will overcome all of its current challenges when the People's Democratic Party wins the 2023 presidential election. Well, the questions on the lips of Nigerians and then in the hearts of Nigerians is PDP actually the better party for the Nigerian people at this point? Now, Nigerians have seen a lot of challenges in the past 7.5 years, and even in this past month, just before the elections, we've seen Nigerians suffering actually triple in size and mass. We see the current Naira redesign policy, which has thrown Nigerians in so much desperation to try to give up all of their old currencies and get the new ones. And yet we see that the scarcity of the new notes has caused a lot of despair to the Nigerian people. We see long queues at the banks, at the ATMs, even at POS stand, just for Nigerians to be able to pay in all of their old notes and get the new ones. And even after all that they have done, they cannot still access this new currency. Now, Nigerians are suffering. So many people do not have money to feed just because they've put all of their money into the banks and yet they cannot access it. Now, the first scarcity, we see a lot of businesses that have been crumbled in the past few months. We see a lot of people in total darkness, no electricity, and yet they cannot still get the fuel to buy to be able to power their generators and also run their businesses. Now, so far, we have seen that our politicians actually do not have the interest of the Nigerian people at heart, be it from the APC, be it from the PDP, be it from whatsoever party. We have seen that it is more like we have the recycling of the same type of people, the recycling of the same type of politicians. They are only just concerned about themselves. We have had a bunch of centered and selfish lots of people who only care about enriching their pockets and laying up wealth for their third, fifth, fourth generations to come. So now Governor Obaseki is saying that Nigeria will overcome current challenges. How are Nigerians actually sure that if the PDP wins, that is, if they do win the 2023 elections, all these challenges which Nigerian people are facing will be overcome, or it would even triple and continue? We can't tell for sure, because so far the set of politicians that the Nigerian people have come across are those that do not care about the people. They just want to get into these various seats of power and just enrich themselves. Well, we're going to go into the details of today's report in full. The Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has assured Nigerians that Nigeria will take a turn for the better when the People's Democratic Party wins the February 25th election. Obaseki said this when he visited the palace of the Otaru of Auchi, Alhaji Ali Romomo Ikelegwe III, during the PDP's Edo North senatorial campaign in Auchi. Isako West local government area of Edo State. The governor was accompanied on the visit by the Edo State Deputy Governor, retired Honorable Comrade Philip Shuaibu, and other top government functionaries, thanked the traditional ruler for his prayers, which has resulted in the outstanding achievements recorded in the last 6 years. We express gratitude for all your support and prayers. Our administration respects and appreciates royal fathers and traditional leaders in the state who have collaborated with our administration, resulting in peace and security in the state, he said. Obaseki continued, "We know the challenges we face as a state, but thank you for all your efforts in ensuring peace and security in Edo North. I want to assure you that by the grace of God, Nigeria will overcome its many challenges if the People's Democratic Party takes leadership of the country. You are a philosopher king and know these challenges are surmountable. We are in a difficult time. Things are hard and difficult for citizens of Nigeria. Tough times don't last, but only tough people do. As political leaders, we would continue to work hard to solve the man-made problems we created for ourselves as a nation, and we would look for solutions ourselves." In his response, His Royal Highness Alhaji Momo, who commended the governor for his transformational drive across the state, described Obaseki as a simple and easygoing governor who talks less and works more. "I thank God for the life of the governor, who is a simple man by all standards. I don't like crowds. If not, my palace would have been full." The royal father thanked the governor, his deputy, and other members of the administration for the success recorded in rescuing the victims of the Igweben train station kidnap. Well, that is it on the details of today's report. And we can see Obaseki actually assuring Nigerians that win the PDP, and if the PDP does win the February 25th election, that all of the changes which Nigerians and Nigeria suffer as a country will be changed. And like he said, all of these challenges are surmountable and that there will be a transformation if the PDP does get into power. Well, we do hope that all of these are not just empty promises like our politicians always make. We know that when it is time for the elections and all of that, we see politicians coming out to make a lot of empty promises. And at the end of the day, when they get into power, they forget these promises and just do as they please for themselves. Well, the elections are not far-fetched. Nigerians will go to the polls and we'll see the outcome of it. And we do hope that this time around we'll get it right and we'll have leaders who would actually work for the good of the nation. Well, that's all we can take on the details of today's report. Until we'll come your way next time, please do well to stay safe. Bye-bye.